Hello, and welcome to the Nature Center. Nature. Today, we are going to talk about Belwood Trees. Now, I'm not going to sit here and bore you with what makes up a tree or sap or how it gets energy from the sun. You know all that already. What I'm going to talk about today is what makes the trees at Belwood so special and wonderful for Belwood and its lodgers and staff. Let's get to it. First up is the mother oak. This gorgeous tree sits right at the front of property and is one of the most memorable trees we have at camp. Now, we don't know for sure when this tree was planted, but based off its size and some photo data we have, we can guess that it was planted sometime in the late 1970s. The mother oak's stunning foliage just takes your breath away, whether the leaves are green, red, or crisp on the ground. Now, the mother oak tree is one of the biggest trees on camp property, perhaps next to Father Time, which we'll get to a little later. It's the protector of the crossroads, which is the part of the path where four corners come together. Because this tree provides so much shade, it's one of the best spots to just sit and relax and maybe chat with a friend. It's also the first tree that you see when you're driving in and returning back to camp for another summer. Another tree you'll notice pretty quickly as you enter camp property is Father Time. This magnificent tree is almost directly from a fairy tale in its presentation, with the hands of Belwood's dwellers clearly shaping the tree in its growth and lifespan. Now, Father Time is an absolutely massive maple tree. It's without question the biggest, most colossal tree on camp property. Much like the mother oak, it provides a lot of shade and cool in the hot summer. A lot of people like to come hang around out this tree, and if you're wondering what this building is back here beside it, that's the tuck shop. So it watches over the tuck shop and makes sure nobody takes anything when they're not supposed to. Father Time also has a twin brother close to it, hidden behind the treehouse. It's only suitable that we name this smaller but equally as beautiful maple tree Brother Time. Next up, we have the trail of poplar trees that we have come to nickname the Smokestacks, 11 in counting. Now, poplars grow and then die very quickly. This means that we are going to soon have to take them down so that they don't do any damage to property or wildlife. But don't worry, we plan to replace these trees with younger, sturdier trees that will live long past Belwood's 100th year. Neighboring the Smokestacks is our famous Christmas tree, a wonderful, gorgeous spruce tree nearby our lodger fire pit. The most amazing thing about the Christmas tree is that it's the only spruce on the entire camp property, so it's a very, very special tree to us. And, of course, it's the Christmas tree, so what do we celebrate under it? Canada Day. And now to showcase Belwood's youngest tree. While in May it's still reaching its full bloom, this brand new oak tree is planted nearby the staff lounge in memory of our dear friend Ian McGregor. Over the years, it has appropriately been named Treein, a combination of the words tree and Ian. Clever, right? We are so lucky at this time of year to be able to enjoy the beauty of the purple ladies. Now, they're not trees, they're actually bushes. But what's so wonderful about the purple ladies is that they grow these gorgeous purple lilacs in early June. Now, most lodgers and staff don't get to see them when they're in full bloom because the lilacs go away before July. So it's really quite special that we're able to capture this and share it with you all because you don't really get to see the lilacs in full bloom. So they're absolutely stunning. Now, these are actually maybe only half grown. They're going to get even better, but I'm on a deadline. And the purple ladies actually grow in all different parts of camp. The gardens, the front of property, and even the barn. Speaking of the barn, it's time to head down to the Nature Center. We call the trees at the Nature Center Nature's Wonder. The reason for this is because, quite simply, the Nature Center would be quite boring without them, and it wouldn't be a proper Belwood Trees video without giving you a look. Now, Without question, the most precious trees we have at camp are none other than the protectors. The protectors are the heart of the property in center field, guarding the 10 cabins. They are part of almost every photo. They see all and keep us cool and protected. Now, I rely on the protectors big time because they watch over the camp during the winter when I'm not able to be here to keep an eye on it. They also watch over us while we're here and while we're in the cabins, while we're having maybe some naps underneath them. They are absolutely stunning trees, and they're pivotal to the beauty and wonder of our amazing camp. So as you can see, trees are a big part of who we are at Belwood, so thank you for taking the time to appreciate them as much as I do. And I'll see you next time on the Nature Center.